Hey guys, what is up? What is up? Welcome to MK in the morning. All right, there we go. How's everyone doing, guys? How's everyone doing? We haven't done this in a while. We haven't done this in a God knows how long. Halftime could not do weekend wake up this week, so we're gonna pick that back up next week. So I was like, what the hell? Just do MK in the morning. We'll talk about shit. We'll talk about anything. Eagles, Super Bowl, Sixers, whatever you want to talk about. Just let me know in the chat. We will talk about it. So this is gonna be a fun morning show. Yeah. What is good, Ryan? What is good, man? LG, what is good? What is good? Hopefully everyone is doing well on this fine Saturday cold morning. It is really, really cold out here. It's like below 0 degrees here where I'm at. So yeah, guys, just stay warm. I got my tea right here. Everyone just stay warm. And I'm actually gonna go see the SpongeBob movie today. I'm actually gonna go see the SpongeBob movie today in a couple hours. I'm excited. If you guys didn't know, I'm a huge SpongeBob fan. Have been for years. Yeah. What is up, our crew? I was thinking no more halftime on these shows. No, he's busy with Miss Halftime. You know, they got some things. He's doing testing and all that. So, uh, yeah, they're doing their thing. I'm just going live here for this morning. We should be back next week. I'm just going solo for this episode, for this one. For this one, MK in the morning. So, yeah, we're going to talk about everything. We might react to a video here and there. So, this one is going to be a good show for us. So, again, like, share, subscribe. You know what to do. We're 10 away from 3,900. I just want to get the 4K as soon as possible. So, shout out to everyone who tuned in last night for the buyout market stream. It was very successful. Gonna clip some out of there. So, yeah. What is up, McShreddy? What is up? She's doing good. She's doing her thing. So, McShreddy, she is all good. So, let's start off talking about the Super Bowl, shall we? Because, guys, I don't know about you. This doesn't feel like a Super Bowl week. It did not feel like a Super Bowl week at all. It felt like a normal week to me. Now, I don't know if that's because of the Philadelphia Eagles not being in it. I don't know if it's just like enough hype was around it or whatever. It just didn't feel like the Super Bowl week. And guys, Super Bowl tomorrow. I will not go live for it. I want to watch it with my dad, with my family, spend time with them. Because last year I did stream it, so this year I want to watch it with my family. So NBA fans want why? Why? That makes no sense. Why? Hold on a second. I just got a little thing here. Yep. Look into it. I'll look into that later. What is up, game? What is up? I had good eggs this morning. I got my tea right here. So yeah, maybe MK in the morning will be live during the regular week as well if this goes well. Because I miss doing this morning stream. I'm not gonna lie. I used to do it a lot. Um, so and then We Can Wake Up became a huge hit. Now it's just like a mellow show. I'm really thinking about bringing this back if this does thing. I don't know when, but maybe it will. We gotta see how things go. Uh, yeah, let's talk about the Super Bowl. We got Seattle Seahawks against the New England Patriots tomorrow in California. And guys, I got Seattle. I got Seattle winning this. This is a better team all around. New England, they've had like an easy schedule throughout the entire season. Drake May had an incredible year, but I'm gonna go with Seattle in that defense. So Seattle over New England. Let me know who you guys think in the chat. Do you have Seattle or New England? And give me your score predictions because the score predictions I've been hearing are very, very close. I heard 28-24. I heard 24-21. I heard 21-18. I've heard a lot of scores. So, what is up, David? What is up, man? Give me Seattle by 3. Okay. Okay. What's the over under? Can someone look up what the over under is for the Super Bowl this year? So, who's excited? I'm actually more excited for the commercials this year. I'm not gonna lie. I am more excited for the commercials and the halftime show more than anything. The Super Bowl should be good. I just don't want it to like fall flat. I don't want it to be like, I want it to be a fun game. JSN, people have him getting the MVP. That'll be kind of crazy if he gets MVP, guys. A wide receiver gets MVP. I think Cooper Kupp did it as well. I think Wes Welker or Julian Edelman, they had MVP as wide receivers. So, yeah, guys, this is going. I don't know who my MVP is, but I got Seattle. So, Sam Darnold, you got to give humongous credit to Sam Darnold here. Think about this, right? What he did with Minnesota and then them getting bounced out, and then they went with J.J. McCarthy. Sam Darnold was like, okay, hold my beer. He's in the Super Bowl. And he's about to win a Super Bowl. Can you imagine if you're a Minnesota Vikings fan? Imagine yourself as a Minnesota Vikings fan. And then you got to witness Sam Darnold in the Super Bowl, potentially winning the whole damn thing. And you're like, I'm stuck with J.J. McCarthy. Just let that sink in. And I'm a Michigan fan, damn it. I'm a Michigan fan. So I'm like, McCarthy's not doing his thing at all. He is not. So, yeah. But this Super Bowl is going to be something. It's definitely going to be something I'm excited. All right. LG. Oh, did that to the Lions. He did. Matthew Stafford did do that to the Lions. That's just hilarious. But Jared Goff is holding his own over there. He's holding his own over there in Detroit. Drake May lost by 1. You voted for Hubert. Someone voted for Hubert? Herbert? You mean Herbert? That's actually kind of crazy. Herbert, he's overrated. I don't care what anyone says. Justin Herbert is overrated. I don't know how you guys feel about that. He is overrated to me by a large margin. Justin Herbert he never got the job done. He's the guy who would never get a job done. He's just a regular season quarterback. He doesn't have what it takes to be in a regular season. I mean, in the playoffs, he doesn't have what it takes. So, yeah. And again, guys, really quick, if you guys haven't yet, I know most of you have, subscribe to the Hardcore Sports Network. I'm sure someone on the network will stream the Super Bowl. I think Cool Cat is. I think Cool Cat Connor is streaming the Super Bowl. We got wrestling on the horizon today. We got 2 wrestling shows today. No, 3. We got 3 wrestling shows today, guys. We got 3. Yeah, now he has Mike McDonald as his OC. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Guys, I'm gonna put I just don't know what to freaking say. Herbert's pretty much the most overrated quarterback in the league. He is the most overrated rated quarterback in the league. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's not. Guys, let me know in the chat. Is there any other overrated quarterbacks in the NFL that could be higher than Justin Herbert? Any other? Trevor Lawrence? I would take Trevor Lawrence as over Herbert. So Trevor Lawrence is my number one for most overrated quarterback. And then 2 would be Herbert. Jeremy McCain is it. Bruh. Come on, man. Come on, Arku. Should the Vikings get a new QB1 in your opinion? I think they should give him one more shot. I don't know if that's my Michigan fandom getting out of me, but Justin Jefferson, how do you think he's feeling about Sam Darnold in a Super Bowl? If I am him, I'll be mad. I will be mad because he's like, I don't have a quarterback. But one more year. Okay, see. Yeah, I know what you meant, Arco. You think Drake May is overrated because of the schedule that they had this year? Dude, that is really a hot take. That is really, really a hot take. I appreciate you saying that. The number right, he's number 30. I forgot he's number 30, so. Yes, and no. Yeah, that was a couple nights ago. David, that was a couple nights ago. That's a YouTube short on my channel. Dude, that was a nasty dunk on Jake LaRavia. Yes. What is up, Cool Cat? What is up, man? Just thought I would bring back MK in the morning since Philly halftime is busy. We're missing halftime right now. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go live and shoot this shit with you guys. Halftime is busy. We miss halftime. So we're just doing MK in the morning for this one. Oh, Lord. Halftime with halftime. Okay, bleh. Halftime with halftime show with halftime for half the time at halftime for halftime during the halftime show. Oh, I can't wait for the halftime show at the Super Bowl. Please tell me halftime is streaming it. What is up, Wesley? What are you doing for your birthday weekend, buddy? What are you doing for your birthday weekend? Let me know. I'm excited. I am excited to hear what you're going to do. And guys, on the network, we got 3 wrestling shows today. We got the Black Hearts Angels. They're returning. We got the Forbidden Podcast with Nick and Adam Carl. That's at 8:30. And we got Scripts with AAA Watch Along. So we have 3 wrestling shows today. And we have wrestling every day of the week, guys. We have wrestling every single day of the week on the Hardcore Sports Network. Tomorrow, we got Joker's Asylum in the morning. And then you guys know the rest. So, yeah. No. Miss halftime is going in for like testing. No, it's not that. I think they're good with that. I don't think they're going to do that anymore. Snowed in. That's what I'm doing. Waiting until it warms up. I'm going to Dave & Buster's. Have fun, man. Have fun, Wesley. I'm going to go see the SpongeBob movie today. I'm going to see it in a couple hours. I'm excited. SpongeBob. All right. But look, since most of you are coming back or coming in the chat right now, who do you guys have winning the Super Bowl? I got Seattle. Winning. I'm going 20. I'm going 24-21. I'm going to go 24-21 Seattle. I think they'll win by a field goal. You got Seattle? Okay. Cool Cat got Seattle. I think I know why. I know why, Cool Cat. Because New England has Milton Williams, right? And I don't know if you really want him to win a Super Bowl without the Eagles. So. Man, everyone's got Seattle. Okay. 23-17, 21-13. I was saying AJ Jenkins Brown. He's already on podcasts already. He's on podcasts already, bro. He was on Michael Parsons' podcast. They were talking about how they were going to trade Jalen Carter and a couple picks for Michael Parsons. You don't want Millen Williams to win? That's fair. That's fair. What is up, man? Cheers to you. Cheers to you. Yeah, we're just talking about the Super Bowl, man. We're just talking about that. We're having a great old time, but AJ Brown is not getting traded, I feel like. Yep, Arku, it's official. He was converted to a two-way after we made those trades with Jaron McCain and Eric Gordon. He's officially no, he's a standard contract now. He's standard, so he's no longer a two-way. OMG, I would have crashed out with Jalen Carter for a part. Dude, I would have freaking lost it. What is up, Will? What is up, man? Who do you want to win the Super Bowl? 20-17 Seattle? Yeah, but I was thinking Pacers because the Eagles was the only NFC team that win, but Seattle. Wait, huh? Don't you mean the Giants too? Okay, see, but found out real fast that McCain can't shoot. McCain's gonna get some playing time right now because SGA is injured. He is gone. I mean, he's out for a couple weeks, so this is the only chance for him to get any run. You're going with Seattle? Who's you guys' MVP? Who's your guys' MVP? Mine is gonna be Sam Darnold. Seattle by a field goal. You're going with Seattle. What is up, Alexander? Flag. There's a Tom Grassi, Alexander. There's a Tom Grassi video I gotta react to. So I'm gonna react to that at some point today. You're going Sam? JSN? A lot of people have been going with JSN, man. A lot of people have been going with JSN. Now, Eagles fans, would you go with JSN or AJ Brown? Would you go with JSN or AJ Brown? I'm going with JSN. JM McCain would gain minutes at OKC regardless. What? Compared in the beginning with SGA out, he's going to get a lot of minutes. But when he's back, he's not going to get a lot of minutes anymore, Arku. He's not going to get a lot. So for me, it's like I want him to do well. Yeah. I'm going to pop. Dude, you know what I should do? Oh my God, this is brilliant. This is actually brilliant. You know who JSN is. You know who JSN is. He's the wide receiver of Seattle. He's a Cowboys. Really? JSN. Okay. This is the most brilliant idea. Dude, I should react to the Thunder game when that game is done and just react to Jaron McCain highlights. I should do that. Oh my God, that's brilliant. That's freaking brilliant. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna act all pissed or whatever. It'll be funny. It'll be gold. Oh my God, that'll be fucking great. We'll play him. Yeah. You think you'll play him? Let's see. Well, guys, I finished my tea. Damn. I want to. Maybe I'll get some more. Oh no. Halftime with halftime show with halftime for half the time at halftime for halftime during halftime show. You guys really love halftime. Yep. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that once that game is done. I might react to it tonight. Dude, that would be great. Oh my God. He may because you guys are lacking shooting. Because you guys are lacking shooting, and that's his best ability. His best thing is catch and shoot, and then attack the rim. Off the dribble too, you can include that, but I'm going with whoever's in the NFC, but the only team in the NFC is who will never go to the Super Bowl, the Dallas Cowboys. That's the only time I go anyone for the AFC. Seahawks, but I think it's going to be a close game. It's going to be a very close game. Seahawks for the win, F the Pats. There you go. And guys, make sure to tune in tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern for the Hardcore Sports Sunday Morning Show Super Bowl preview. It's going to be a fun show tomorrow morning. Very, very fun. Hardcore Sports Network. Make sure you guys tune in to that 10 a.m. tomorrow. You have me, Football Talk with Bo. You'll get Big C. You'll get James, Nikki. It'll be fun. Yeah, make sure you tune in tomorrow. Halftime is a Knicks fan. If I call him right now, I'm not going to. I'll be like, hey, you're a Knicks fan, aren't you? He'll go, no. Yes, you are. 40-33. Dude, if it's that high scoring, I don't know how I'll feel. But, hey, speaking of the Super Bowl, how do you guys feel about Bad Bunny being the halftime show? How do you guys feel about that? How do you guys feel about that with Bad Bunny? What is this bulljive in the Benoni? Blaze, halftime and mid-halftime, they're at a doctor's appointment. So I'm just doing MK in the morning for this one. So maybe I'll do MK in the morning more often, depending on how well this goes. So that Bunny is just bad. Boo. Hey, he was good in WWE, Blaze. You got to give him credit there. He was good in WWE. Does that score? Yes, it does. Yes, it does, Will. Nobody cares about Bad Bunny. I care about Bad Bunny. He was great in Happy Gilmore 2. He was great in that movie. I think Normal Guy says I think May will have one or two crucial turn. Yeah, I forgot about the injury he has. I forgot about his arm injury. I called him Bugs Bunny. What's up, Dak? No, Bad Bunny sucks. No, he doesn't. He was good in WWE. You gotta admit, he was good against Damian Priest. That pop. I'm happy about Green Bay. I don't know what a Bad Bunny is saying. I feel people are just being mean. No one ever knows what Bad Bunny is singing. Bad Bunny is saying. It's just like I guess the music. They like the music. But he was really good in Happy Gilmore 2. You gotta admit, if you guys did not see Happy Gilmore 2, go see it. It's hilarious. It's on Netflix. I might actually watch that again. It was so damn funny. I already watched it 3 times. I already watched it 3 times. What you think of it? What you think of Happy Gilmore 2? To me, it was funny. It's nowhere near better than the first one, and it's not. But the second one is funny in its own way. So, telling you, is Bad Bunny a snow bunny? I do not have to admit anything bad. Bunny sucks at singing, wrestling, acting, everything, period. I think you're trolling, but if that's your opinion, that's your opinion. The NFL is trolling Trump. It would not surprise me if Eminem. Yeah. Hey, I would not be mad. I like Eminem. He's one of my favorite rappers of all time. Bad Bunny is a Knicks fan, Blades? No, he's not. Is he? Oh. It was funny, yes, but not as good as the first one. It's never as good as the first one, unless it's like Godfather 2. But it's like, guys, is there any sequels that are better than the original? I want to know. Is there any sequels that are better than the first one? Is Bad Bunny a positivity bunny? Asking for a friend from Philly. Oh, God. He is positive, but I will not bring him to any man's locker room. No. Yes. Guys, is there any movies out there that is better? Is there any sequels that are better than the original? Scary Movie 2? You can make a case. You can make a case for that. The running man too. You can also make a case there. What day is the NFL Combine? What day is that? Because I want to get some guys on the Hardcore Sports Network to stream it. What day is that? I know some, believe it or not, that's your, like, you don't have to watch it. You don't have to watch them. They're just extremely long. So that's your, if you want to sit through a long movie, go for it. I recommend it. But if you don't want to, that's okay with me. It's not a make or break. It is not a make or break. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, that was good. That was good. I like that one. I like that one. With Jim Carrey, right? Jim Carrey's in that one? Or am I thinking about a wholly different one? Jim. All right. Look. This Super Bowl. Oh man, it just like it doesn't feel like the Super Bowl though. It doesn't. Yeah. Then yeah. February 23rd to March 2nd. I'm gonna write that down. Let me write that down real quick. Combine 23rd to March. Yeah, thanks, Wesley. I'm gonna ask a couple of guys if anyone wants to see me on the network. That'd be good. I did not see the trailer of that yet. Apparently LG did. Yeah, thank you, Wesley. Why? I don't think he should get converted, honestly. Game, I don't think so. I honestly think you should give it to other two guys, not him. I was trying to type that, but I can't spell. Empire Strikes Back. Empire Strikes Back. Yep. I was just about to watch your video on the NBA buyout and I missed it. Then I saw you're live here. Yep. hmm I break down all the buyout potentials for the Sixers. So, hi. How you doing? Hold on, I gotta do this. There we go. Yeah. The NBA buyout. Sixers need to make a move. Sixers need to make a move, preferably at a guard position. But if they go into, if they do another for a big, I'm fine with it. So who do you want? Cam Thomas at 1. I would love to have Cam Thomas here, Blaze. A microwave scorer off the bench, 15 to 20 points he can give you. He knows how to run an offense. He's creative. He can score at any means necessary. Lonzo Ball is the second one, mostly on the defensive side of the ball, mostly for the playmaking aspect and also for the rebounding, because he can rebound on the defensive side, and we lack the rebounding. Yusuf Nurkic, that is another one. If you want to get a rebounder and someone who can average a double-double if he becomes a buyout. And then you also got Chris Boucher, who can also shoot the 3. He can space the floor. So he's shooting like what, 35% or something from there. My cousin in Jersey is coming to pick me up later today. I'm gonna watch. How far is that from me? Huh. We need Cam Thomas or we can't compete this year. Top Gun. Yeah, that was good. My buddy just watched that the other day, and he told me, Mitch, you got to check this out. Yes, we got to rebuild the offensive line for the Eagles, man. It sucks what is going on in the Eagles behind the scenes or whatever. I like Thomas, but keep the balls away for real. Pause. I can still pause. It's my channel. Yeah, right. Why? I know you're not a fan of Lonzo Ball or LaMelo Ball. I know that, Blake, but you got to admit, on the defensive side of the ball or whatever, if we get Thomas and Nurkic, we could compete in the playoffs. Honestly, this goes back to what Joel Embiid was saying. Don't make any moves. Joel Embiid said, make us better or don't make any moves at all. And what did the Sixers do? They trade Jaron McCain. We get draft picks. We traded Eric Gordon with the draft pick, and the Grizzlies just bought him out. So that was like a salary dump. Wanted to buy a bunch of Jeremy McCain. How much? Yeah, I know. I figured that is for. Yeah, yeah. That's still a hike for me. So, yeah, but I would take Cam Thomas, Nurkic. I would also take. I don't want Chris Middleton. That is out. If Russell Westbrook, hear me out. If Russell Westbrook becomes like a free agent or whatever, and he's in the buyout market, I would not mind Russell Westbrook, man. For the bench, I would not mind that at all. Westbrook and Grimes, dude, I would not mind that. I think Morey was trying to make a swing for a big name. Yeah, that's what I think too. But then it's just like it'll backfired. We all thought of NXT. We got thoughts to NHL. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Idiots. Where's Arku? Arku wasn't here earlier. He should have asked for 2026 first. Yeah, didn't sound McCain high enough. That was idiotic. I can't believe he said that. I can't believe he said that about Jerry McCain, dude. That was so disrespectful. Honestly, it was. I'm still mad about that. Westbrook, I would take in a second. He's a dog, especially come postseason time. Would love to have Nurkic and Thomas, but we cannot afford all three because we got Dominic Barlow now. He's a standard contract now for the Sixers. He is basically out of there. LG, I'll catch you later on the flip side. Yeah, I agree. Dumb. Oh, I thought I heard something. Yeah. So you can think it, just don't say it ever. Dude, I was so happy about the trades. Please, you know how I feel about the trades. And then what Maury said, it's just like, dude, I feel so bad for McCain now. Like, come on. Come on. That means you didn't believe in Jaron McCain. It comes down as that. Blaze, he didn't believe in Jaron McCain, and it sucks. That is basically what it comes down to, and it freaking sucks. I hate Maury for that. Yeah. Sixers, man. It's always something with the Sixers. It's either bad ownership, bad what is that? Bad 12 operations. It's just Maury doesn't believe in anything. I'm kidding. It's just like ridiculous. Him and Josh Harris, dude. It is ridiculous. I'm thinking about making a video on that. And just like, bro, like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Man, Brunson sucked against the Pistons. Duh. He had 12 points, 4 for 20 from the field, 0 for 8 from 3. Damn, Brunson, damn. This is not a new show, Vic. I've done this in the past. It was like a while, but then when halftime is busy, right? He is busy today. So I'm like, why not just do MK meets MK in the morning that I used to do? So if this does good, I might do this consistently in the mornings. Maybe like around 10:30 or something for like an hour or something. If this goes well, I'll put it on a community tab, see what you guys think, and maybe we'll go from there. Mitch, I'm gonna be home for 3 months, so I could tune in your morning show. If I do it, I've always wanted to do a morning show, but at 8 a.m. I could never do because I wake up at 8. So if I do, guys, do you honestly like this? Because if you do, I'll do it a couple days a week. Maybe at 10:30 a.m. and 11:30. I think it will be fun. I really think we could get a lot out of it. This has so much potential, and I could go back. Like back in the day, I would do once a week. I would do it once a week, like every Saturday morning. But then now we have Weekend Wake Up there, and that's become a huge hit. People love Weekend Wake Up. Like that is honestly one of the best shows on the network. For the best show on the network, in my opinion, it's the NFL Sunday Morning Show. Then Weekend Wake Up, and then we can go break it down from there. So I'm really thinking about doing this more. And your thoughts? Yeah, Vic, I love this. It's not the end of Weekend Wake Up, Nick. I told you what halftime is doing. So it's just for today. We'll be back next week. Weekend Wake Up is not going anywhere. It is not. It is not. They're missing a lot of guys. You know what? Let me see here. I'm gonna put a vote here. Uh, uh okay, in the morning. All right, there's a vote on my channel. Go for it. MK in the morning during the week. No, you're good. You're good. I'm really thinking about doing this more. And honestly, it gives me another outlet. One, two, it just gets more content for you guys. And I can get more clips from this or whatever. And it's another show for the network. Bam. That's two right there. So everything's going towards maybe. Maybe. On Sundays, I can't do it. I got the NFL Sunday morning show. I could do it Monday through Friday. I really could. Honestly, it would. Vic, it honestly would. Because if you go back to my channel, Vic, and just search MK in the morning, I've done it a lot. Like I would have guests on, we would shoot the shit or whatever. I honestly am thinking about doing this. It'll help my channel a lot too. So, Vic, give me your opinion on the Super Bowl tomorrow. Because the Super Bowl, it doesn't even feel like it. This doesn't even feel like a Super Bowl tomorrow. It really doesn't. So, I mean, if I do the MK in the morning, I can't do it Monday. I mean, I could if I do it from 10 to 11. I'll think about it. But yeah, check it out, man. Check it out. So yeah, Super Bowl tomorrow. I want to see the new people in the chat. Not new, more people in the chat. Give me your predictions on the Super Bowl. Yeah, I got Seattle too. I think we all got Seattle here. I got Seattle winning 20. Did I said 24-21. Yeah, I got Seattle winning 24-21. So yeah, this has been good. What else you want to talk about? We'll talk about anything you guys want. Anything you guys want, for sure. You got 34-31. Okay, okay. Guys, again, I am not streaming the Super Bowl. If I were to do like MK in the morning or whatever, like I got to get up early, get ready and stuff. So I'm already preparing my routine. So I just got to think, right? Let's see. Because Monday I got something at 11:30, I think. So if I do 10 to 11, and then the rest 10:30. Dude, I think it might work. I think this might work. It's like a chill stream. Man, are Eagles fan? Dude, I just gotta get this off my chest right now about the Eagles, right? Whatever's going on behind the scenes is ridiculous. It's honestly ridiculous what's going on there. Jeff Stoutland stepping away. You got Dickerson might even retire. You got Lane Johnson might retire. Vic Fangio might retire. It's just one of those things where it's just like it's crumbling from within. And then yesterday on Fly Like an Eagle, we were talking about it's just the worst collapse in 2023. And my guy Joe said yes. For me, I said no. I think I said no. I don't remember. I don't remember what I said, but yeah. It is, dude. It's crazy how behind the scenes the Eagles, dude, and there's Eagles fans that want to keep Sirianni around. And honestly, here's another thing too. Me and Pyro, if you guys don't know Pyro, he helps me with Hardcore Sports, like behind the scenes every day. We talk, have meetings or whatever. We've been talking about having a morning show during the week. We had something, but then it just like it couldn't work. The guy had stuff to do with his family or whatever. Life comes first. But I think honestly, this is the best thing. This is the best thing. Give me 1 second here. Oh wow, we gained another sub on the network. Thank you. Thank you guys. We gained another sub on the network. Wow. All right. Yeah, Nick's he's crashing where players are benefit is not benefiting the team. You know what it reminds me of, Vic? Remember when he yells at Eagles fans? It kind of reminds me of DK Metcalf. You know, shoving the fan or whatever. It reminds me of that as well. But Nick Sirianni is like, it's not working. Is he the problem? Yes. He is the problem. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And then, guys, we're talking about anything we want. We don't just have to talk about one thing. No, I'm not streaming the Sixers tonight. They start at 9. I'm not streaming the Sixers tonight. They will end like around 11:30. Sixers Suns score prediction. I got the Suns. As of right now, dude, I got the Phoenix Suns. And then, guys, I can have like guests on here too and stuff like that. I think this will be a good thing. And then, Nick, one morning when you're not working, you can hop on and we can talk about NBA too. So this is honestly the best thing, best case scenario. Well, that's fun. It's suing DK Metcalf organization, Lions organization, and other guns. Yeah. No buts, huh? Oh, guys, should I stream Michigan tomorrow? What time is that game? College basketball, Michigan. 1:00 tomorrow. Or Nick Celtics, Michigan, Ohio State. Michigan, Ohio State, or Nick Celtics? Nick, I think this works. And then that way we don't need it. Nick, we don't need to have like a scheduled podcast once a month. You can just hop on here once a month, right? I think this works. I think this honestly works. And then that way we don't have to do all that. Michigan, I'm thinking I'm streaming Michigan and Ohio State tomorrow at 1. So I got the morning show tomorrow. Then I got Michigan tomorrow. Then I'm watching the Super Bowl. Honestly, I think that works. Guys, it looks like I'm doing MK in the morning. It looks like it. I can't. I want to. I can't. I'm going to the movies. Wait, what time are the Lakers work? Wait, what time are they on? 8:30? Ooh, cutting it close. Cutting it close. I mean, I'm going to movies at 1, so technically I could do it. I could technically do it. So Nick, does that work with you? We schedule once a month or whatever. You just hop on and we just talk NBA or whatever. I think that'll work. Much easier. Ah. Oh my God. Guys, we got to talk about this, man. We got to talk about this. I was going to make a video on this on the second channel. I was going to make a video. I'm seeing SpongeBob. I'm seeing SpongeBob at 1. Why? It's so damn cold. Phil, we got 6 more weeks of winter, bud. We got 6 more weeks of winter. All right. We are 3 days until 3 days already? God damn. Time flies. But guys, we got to talk about this, man. We got to talk about this. Where a wrestler, a WWE superstar, Big E, announced his retirement from wrestling. He announced his retirement from wrestling yesterday. It sucks, honestly. If you guys remember, he got injured with his neck, and then that stopped him from wrestling. So let's read this, man. This is heartbreaking. I entered the pro wrestling industry at age 23 with the injury history that included a torn left ACL, torn right ACL, left torn pec, and a broken right patella. At 39, I'm well aware that I will one day have to pay the piper. I put my body through a lot, and somehow I feel great. I don't battle daily pain. I'm able to function normally and healthfully. I'm eternally grateful for the wonderful career I stumbled into. I pray for all my fellow athletes and performers who have not had the same good fortune. A sincere thank you to everyone who has taken the time to follow my in-ring career. It was an immense gift to get to perform for you all. So yeah, guys, another WWE superstar retired yesterday, and that was Big E. Big E announced his retirement. It is sad. I loved him. Yes, they made another one. This one is supposed to be better than the first one, Nick. So my sister's like, Mitch, you want to go see it? I'm like, bet. I'm like, yeah, let's fucking go. I'll go. Shit. So I think that's fine. I honestly think that's fine. So, yeah. But yeah, guys, R.I.P. I'm not that. The guy didn't die. Prayers up to Big E, man. He's still gonna do panel stuff for WWE. We all knew this was coming. We all did. Remember when the New Day turned on Big E? We all thought he was gonna come back. We all thought he was gonna kick it. That he was gonna kick their asses, but that's no longer the case. He is retiring from wrestling, and yeah, I'm still gonna react to a video on my second channel about this, but this just freaking sucks. Voorhees, yeah. Is that AMC now? Yeah, and Voorhees, yep. But guys, I want to go through the replies here. Let's go through. Here's Renee. Renee said, God, I miss Renee. Thank you for everything, sir. Everyone is just, thank you for everything. It's sad. It is sad, guys. Big E has retired from the in his ring career. And here's a good thing. Gunther didn't retire him. Gunther did not retire him. Yeah, we're going to that one. So, yeah, maybe I could stream it tonight, the game, but I may just want to relax tonight. I don't know. So, yeah. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, I will. You know me as a huge SpongeBob fan, so this is gonna be fun. Let's. Someone actually voted no on the vote. Who voted no? Who voted no? Who voted no? That is honestly sad. Who voted no? Look. Uh, yeah. Alright. Yep. Alright, guys, if there's. So sad we're Big E, man. It's so sad. Huh? John Cena came out to retirement. That's actually funny. That's actually hilarious. You know what? There's a video I want to react to. There's a basketball video I want to react to. It is, man. How sad it is with Big E. Dude, we all knew it was coming. We all knew it was happening. So hold on. There's a video I want to react to. So let's go here. Let's scroll down to this. I think it was this one. Yep, we're going to let this ad play. All right. I want to share this. We're going to react to a vid, guys. We're going to react to a vid. A lot of people love when I react to vids. So let's get into this. And then I'll probably clip this from my main channel. We're on my main channel now. But let's just get right into it. NBA Legends explain why Tyrese Maxey is unstoppable. Let's make this louder and let's go.
In 2020, Tyrese Maxey made a promise to the entire city of Philadelphia.
I want to say thank you so much, and I thank Philadelphia for this opportunity. I promise you, it won't be regret.
Yeah, we don't regret it at all, man. We do not regret him drafting him. We don't regret it at all.
In 2026, he's not only delivered, but he's become the leader, aka the franchise of the Philadelphia 76ers.
Yeah, it's about time Maxey had done this, guys, because it hasn't been working with Joel Embiid, let's be honest. It hasn't really been working, so now we got to give Maxey the keys to be the face of the franchise, and it's working out quite well, except for the last couple of weeks where he hasn't been playing right. But he is an all-star starter, guys. Tyrese Maxey is an all-star starter, and with Joel Embiid playing like the way he is now, so.
After dominating high school courts and becoming an All-American, Tyrese had a disappointing season at Kentucky. He couldn't shoot, he was inefficient, he was seen as an undersized defensive liability that couldn't switch on defense.
This is why I want the Sixers to get another defensive guard to help Maxey on the defensive side of the ball. So if we get a guard in the buyout market, hopefully that guy can help us out on the defensive side of the ball. You know, we have Edgecombe, we got Grimes. If we get someone like Alonzo Ball on the defensive side of the ball, then yeah.
And that's why his draft stock plummeted during the COVID year. However, Daryl Morey saw the potential in that kid and picked him with the 21st pick. Since then, he's become a problem, unguardable, unstoppable at the 3 level.
Exactly. Maxey is doing what he can with the roster he has. Sixers have the worst bench in NBA. That's another thing too. Yep. Marcus Smart will be the ideal running mate with Maxey for the defense he brings, but the Lakers are not. He's starting for the Lakers, isn't he? Isn't he starting for the Lakers?
To the point of almost becoming an MVP candidate by year 6, and he's improved at everything, even on defense, ranking top 5 in stocks in the entire league this season. And while almost no one could see Maxey's potential in 2020, most NBA players have already figured it out by now. They already know how dangerous he is, his secrets, and above all, they already know what makes him special. In this video, we're going to see what NBA legends think about the most dynamic guard in the entire Eastern Conference, about the kid that will lead the Philadelphia 76ers for the next decade, about the American that may have a chance for the internationally.
I just love how fast Maxey is. I think he's the fastest guy in the league. It's him and De'Aaron Fox. Those are 1 and 2. So Maxey with the speed is amazing.
Dominated MVP trophy in the near future. This is why NBA legends think Tyrese Maxey is already a monster. This is common knowledge, but being drafted 21st overall is not exactly the same as being drafted 3rd overall. Top picks get the chance to immediately prove themselves in the NBA, but when you're drafted out of the lottery, you have to work for your stripes. Every minute on the court costs sweat and blood. Tyrese Maxey landed as a one-and-done rookie in a competitive team that already had Ben Simmons in his spot. But when the Aussie gave up on the Sixers, Maxey finally got his chance.
Can you imagine? Can you guys actually imagine if Ben Simmons actually became the player we all thought he was going to be? And then we had Maxey off the bench. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine if we had a Ben Simmons that it was supposed to be like this top player in the league, a 6'10" guard who's athletic and find open player, etc. And then we had Maxey coming off the bench. Maxey could win a lot of Sixth Man of the Year.
Then he started improving year by year until 2024, when he exploded into a star. Now, from Tyrese to Tyrese, Hallie was one of the first ones who ever talked about it.
I think he's playing at probably the
TurboTax look.
Damn. Ad. I got hit with an ad. All right. Let's get back into this.
level has ever been. I think that he's really in a good space mentally and with his game, in the sense of he's so fast that
Jason, if you're in here, go vote on the top. Should I do MK in the morning during the week?
picking him up higher up the floor is not beneficial for you. But at the same time, if you don't pick him up high enough, he has range, and Joel sets elite screens if you're not high enough and through the screen. So I think that he's become a really tough cover, and with his speed and the separation he can get on his step backs and things like that, I think he's been really good.
Not only did he say that Maxey is playing the best basketball of his career, which Maxey would prove true later that season when he was awarded Most Improved Player, but he
Sometimes I forget that he won Most Improved. Sometimes I forget about that.
also said something incredibly important. He's in a great mental state. In 2023, Max was in the process of realizing he was a star. The game was slowing down for him, and like Halliburton said, Maxey realized he could manipulate the defenses with his combo of speed and range. Now, he wasn't the only one that gave Maxey some flowers before his real explosion in late 2025. Because even if he didn't explicitly say it, Kevin Durant hinted it when he made these comments in early 2024.
Look around the league and you see, I'm gonna miss a lot of guys, but you see Shea, Ant, Book, Luka, Tyrese Maxey, Tyrese Halliburton. There's so many guys that are inspiring the next generations of hoopers after them to become basketball.
Shout out to Kevin Durant, man. Shout out to Kevin Durant, speaking highly about Tyrese Maxey. That speaks volumes. That speaks volumes.
Ball players that you can't just pinpoint it to one or
That's absurdly good company right there. Tyrese was starting to play like a star over that stretch of the 2024 season, but hearing your name next to players like Shea, D-Book, Ant, Luka, or Hallie, man, it must feel good, especially if it comes from one of the best scorers in basketball history. And speaking of how great Tyrese Maxey has been this season, I was absolutely locked into the Sixers against the Clippers the other day. And this is actually a perfect example of how I trade games live on Polymarket. Because if you understand Maxey's tendencies, the market gives you free opportunities.
Oh
Let
my
me show you what
God.
I mean. I opened Polymarket to fast starts, specifically averages more shot attempts in the first.
You're not hitting me with the sponsorship ad. You're not hitting me with the sponsorship ad. Would you want the Sixers to pick up Cam Thomas? Yes. That's my number one, Jason. That's my number one on the buyout market. It's him. Lonzo Ball's another one. Nurkic, if he's available. And then you got Chris Boucher. I think he will. I think he will. I know I forget who said this. Your guy, man, from PickSwap. He said that he's empty stats, but with the Sixers being so low in scoring off the bench, I'll take anything at this point. I think he'll do anything, so I'll take Cam Thomas just for the scoring aspect. Yeah, I think he will. I think that will be a perfect thing. If he goes to another team, well, yeah, I can't pronounce his last name.
6 minutes than any other stretch of the game. So I wait. I let the game play out. Sure enough, the Sixers jump out to an 18-2 run. Maxey knocks down 2 threes, and you can literally see the market react in real time. The odds climb from 4 to my move for the final and lock in what matters. A sportsbook would never let you do this. You place a bet, you're stuck.
All right,
You're
enough of the
actually buying
sponsor.
and if you actually know ball, if you understand player matchups, lineup rotations, or momentum swings, Polymarket lets you act on that edge during the game, not after it's over. That's why I use it. Stop letting sportsbooks steal your money. Download Polymarket now to about
Enough of the
was asked
Polymarket.
about his favorite player. He gave 2 answers. The first was Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, Ron Artest? Oh, Meta World Peace? Okay.
The second
You look at a guy in the league today and say, that's a young Ron Artest.
I'll reverse it. When I look at the league today, who would I want to be like?
Who is that?
I would want to be like Kawhi Leonard and now Maxey. Kawhi's still my favorite.
Okay.
He's still the king. But if I had to pick one out of Maxey and Kawhi, that's tough because both those guys, that's what I wish my game was. But Maxey, he'll be MVP shortly.
Let's freaking go! Let's go! Ron Artest! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! And we got hit with an ad.
I'm
we
gonna
got,
home and auto with Progressive.
and we got hit with the freaking ad. All right, man. I'll talk to you. And we got hit with an ad.
Legend in so many ways, but let's be honest, his archetype is totally different from Maxey, and that's why I know his praise is genuine. He said he loves how he plays, and even started to make wild predictions. Mind you, Maxey didn't even make the All-Star that season after making it in 2023, and Meta still said that he expected Maxey to win MVP and Defensive Player of the Year shortly, plus multiple titles during his career.
I don't think Maxey would hit Defensive Player of the Year status.
That is absolutely insane. Maxey's not only a soft contender for the MVP race this season, ranking in the top 10, but he's also top 5 in NBA in stocks per game as a 6'2" point guard. Meta was wilding, but Tyrese heard it and said, yeah, hold my beer. But the list of stars that praised Maxey before his explosion doesn't end there. It was still 2022 when Sixers James Harden praised Tyrese in a, you could say, special way.
People can hate James Harden all they want. I cannot stand James Harden. But the advice that he gave to Tyrese Maxey, teaching him how to do the double step back or whatever, has helped Tyrese Maxey so much. You can say whatever you want about James Harden, how you hate him, how he doesn't appear in the playoffs, all that stuff. But he has helped Tyrese Maxey by mentoring him, taking him under his wing, and that is beautiful.
People, you're not like under the radar no more. Like people know that, you know how good you are right now. And
what is up, David? 2 open roster spots, 1 guard, 1 wing, 1 forward. Cam Thomas, Alonzo Ball, or who else? You're saying who else? 16 roster spot with George Al. Who else? Damn. Nurkic. Nurkic is one you got to look at. I love Hayward Howard. I love, Howard Haysmith. I think he will be a good fit. So, I think that would be good. George Al, get another one. Yep. What is up? Wait, whoa. The hell? Where have you been? Mets, where the hell have you been? My God, I haven't seen you in like years. I haven't seen you in fucking years. How have you been? I've seen you in Mac chat. I've seen you in other people's chat. Everything's good, man. Just doing my fucking thing. Everything's good. How about yourself? Man? All right, let's get back into this.
And the potential that you have. So people gonna start pushing you around, and I don't want to see no more smiling. But all in all,
Mets, it looks like I'm gonna do MK in the morning, a lot during the week. It looks like it. Monday, I gotta figure out some things, but I'm gonna try to do this during the week.
We're looking for big things out of him.
James became Maxey's mentor in Philly, and he did it by pushing him hard.
What did I just say?
He wasn't trying to just praise him, but in a way, tell him that his good stretch in 2022 had to be only the beginning. So in 2026, mixed news for James. Yeah, Maxey is a killer as you anticipated, but his smile...
Mets, man. I watched the old podcast with Jeff. Probably like a month ago. I watched the old podcast with Jeff, man. That hit me. That honestly hit me. I don't know if you've done it, but you have to do it, man. And it's like crazy. And then get to spots. Are they willing to sign? I don't want Walker. I really don't. As a standard, get him out of here. Dalen Terry or Kobe Buffkin. I'm a Michigan fan, but I would still take Dalen Terry. Patrick Baldwin or I like Patrick Baldwin a lot. Really do.
Is still there. Now, if you ask yourself why he's a killer, there's no legend that sums it up better than LeBron James on his Mind the Game podcast. First, Maxey's development wasn't only potential, it was also work, and Bron made that clear from the beginning.
I'm going to talk about, because he's been taking a leap after leap after leap over the last few years, is Tyrese Maxey.
LeBron too? We already knew LeBron already had a special spot for Maxey, but it's good to hear. There you go. I'm going to upload 2 videos over there today. I'm going to try 2. Definitely 1. Yeah, dude, I was watching an old podcast, old pick and roll. And you were in the chat, bro. You were in the fucking chat. And it was just like, damn, it was me, Randy, Jeff, and Nikki. It was us 4 to talk about basketball, man. Oh my God. I don't know if you've done it, but if you haven't, you got to do it.
I've worked out and trained with him over the last few summers. Every morning, 5 a.m., we're in the gym, 5:30, whatever, in the gym, and you just see like his dedication, shows up on time, on target every single day. A guy who just loves the game and is taking full advantage of the opportunity in Philly.
I mean, if the King is choosing you to work out in the summer, it's for a reason, right? And I know both are Rich Paul's clients, but still, everyone says that Maxey has an insane work ethic. And that's why his
Yeah, Match man. I'm trying to reach out to Randy. He's going through shit right now, but I know he's doing good. I'm gonna try to call him today. I'm gonna definitely try to call Randy today and just see. Oh, you have to, dude. You have to. It's crazy. And Mets, I still do a Monday Night Raw watch along on the network. I still do that. So it's me and another guy named Pyro. So on Monday, you better check that out. What is up, Reed? It's okay, man. It's okay. Reed, I'm going to pretty much do MK in the morning every day during the week. I'm going to try to. Don't hold me do it. But I'm going to do MK in the morning, pretty much like at 10 or at 10:30 in the morning. So Monday, I don't think I can. If I do, it will have to be at 10 or whatever. So.
signature quote is 1% better every day. But back to basketball, this is why Bron thinks Maxey is truly special.
You know, what I was possessed with, and I'm going to take full advantage of it and not only use that to my advantage, but also it creates so much, like you said, that downhill pressure at the rim. But also a lot of guys know his speed, so they try to like cut him off and his.
Yeah, Matt, I also do it on my second channel as well. You just subscribe to it. So, yep, MK Meets World. I do the watch alongs on over there. So, yeah, come hang out Monday, bro. On Monday. I'm going to do a lot of, I do reaction videos over there. So, you will love it over there as well. Okay, nice. Yep. I think I'm going to do MK Meets World during the week.
Ability to have a tight handle and snatch back and hit those step back threes, you know, and get to the free throw line and make his mid range, like, and make his floater. The kid has, he has everything. And, you know, he's one of the best, you know, point guards, obviously not only in the Eastern Conference, but, you know, in the NBA.
Imagine hearing the man who half the globe calls the GOAT saying that you are one of the best point guards in the entire NBA. That has to feel better than when you get drafted. Bron said Maxey is a true 3-level scorer.
He definitely is.
Highlighting his tight handle and his ability to go downhill, and his float game. Or in other words, he said Maxey was a complete scorer.
Another ad? Bro. Stop hitting me with these freaking ads. You gotta stop hitting me with these freaking ads.
But in the same pod, legend Steve Nash also said something important about Maxey's game that has improved a lot in recent months.
He's also gone up in his three-point usage. Like, he's shooting more threes, playing off the ball a lot more than he was. So I like that there's a balance there. He obviously has the transition. He has pick and roll, ISO.
Yeah.
But getting off the ball, running off actions, making people chase, turn the corner, or shoot from three has added a kind of a new element and balance to his game.
I said that to my friend the other day. Man. I said that he has to go off ball. He has to run around the screens, make the defense chase him, tire them out. That's exactly what I told my friend the other day. Wow.
From Steve's perspective, basketball is very different from Bron's because Nash was also kind of an undersized guard that had to play the game in a different way. So when he talks about Maxey, he sees something more, his off-ball game. Maxey's always been a combo guard who could handle and score the ball, but he was never considered an elite off-ball guard. Until now, as one of the league's premier shooters, he's learned how to use gravity. Like Steph, Maxey has realized the defense has to be glued to him when he doesn't have the ball. And he also realizes he's faster than anyone on the court. So he's learned how to create chaos with his off-ball presence. That not only helps him get to open looks, but also his teammates have more space to play with. And Steve described it perfectly. However, I'm sure no one loves Maxey's game as much as his biggest supporter in the NBA, Joel Embiid. Joe's always taken Maxey under his wing. He's given him
Under his wing, and Maxey is now ahead of his wing.
confidence, and he's given him room to grow into a superstar. That's why they're such close friends. And when it comes to talking about Maxey, Embiid is always the first one to report good news. When asked if Tyrese should make the All-Star in 2024, he said this.
I mean, I don't think it's a question. He should be. He's way better than All-Star should be than All-Season.
And he gave reasons for it. Because when it comes to describing how Maxey impacts the team, Joel had a perfect answer.
Yeah, he's been doing that all season. That's our guy. Fourth quarter, we know where the ball's got to go. We going to go to Tyrese.
Well, Nick Nurse tends to go to you. Nick Nurse changes that up a lot now with Edgecombe at the helm. So,
he plays, the full, quarters. So, he gets hot. He's been carrying us all season long. In the fourth quarter. So, we just know we just got to give him the ball and put the ball in his hands.
And that's exactly what I mean with Joel has given him space to grow. While Embiid was literally on his career season before dropping 70 on Wemby and getting injured, he was still saying that Maxey was the one carrying the Sixers. He also said that when clutch time is there, the ball must be in Maxey's hands.
It goes to Edstrom's hands a lot now.
Mind you, Embiid was averaging 36, 11, and 6 per game and was coming out of an MVP season. And he was still like, hey, I'm the number 2 on this team. Just crazy. So when you hear NBA legends talking about Tyrese, you usually hear the same things. First, most of them talk about his insane work ethic. He has that Mamba mentality, and he seems to be proving it again and again, not only by stats and by the 2024 Most Improved Player trophy, but also by the development of his body. Maxey arrived in the NBA as a skinny kid, and now he's become a physical monster, and that has helped his defense a ton. And second, they talk about how unstoppable he is. He's one of the fastest players in the league. He has absurd range, and he's also adding more and more to his bag by the week. All 3 levels are covered when he's on the floor, and now he's becoming a better playmaker. Instead of working on his strengths, Tyrese looks like he's putting more work on his weaknesses. But if I had to describe
the mindset that Maxey has is crazy. It is honestly crazy, the mindset that he has. Not a lot of NBA players have the mindset that he has. No one. Nobody has the mindset like him. You could say Edgecombe, but no one really has that mindset of his nowadays.
Tyrese Maxey in one sentence, I'd use this one. No one as fast as Maxey can shoot like Maxey, and no one that can shoot like Maxey is as fast as Maxey. However, do you agree with me on that? And more importantly, do you agree with Meta World Peace's wild take? Or have you seen something about his game that makes you think he won't reach that insane potential? Let us know what you think in the comments. And if you enjoyed...
All right. That was good. Good vid right there. Nothing but facts. It was definitely fun to see NBA legends, Steve Nash, LeBron, all these guys speak very highly on Tyrese Maxey. Maxey's going to change the game, bro. Maxey's going to change the fucking game, and it's so nice to hear these kind words from these legends. Really is. So, that is just crazy. All right, guys. We'll do like another 5-10 minutes and then we're going to head out. Really appreciate everyone tuning in. So, guys, according to the vote here, you guys really liked MK in the morning. Really, really liked it. Alright. Oh, wait. Here's something by Bleacher Report. This is kind of interesting. Hold on. Blockbuster NFL trade ideas to get Raiders star Max Crosby out of Vegas. Let's see it. Baltimore Ravens. Can you imagine him on the Ravens, dude? Can you imagine Max Crosby on the Ravens? I think that would be crazy. That would definitely level up the Ravens defense, but can they stop blowing leads? Max Crosby could definitely help them with that. So Max Crosby to the Ravens, dude, that is something that I really, really like. So that is the first one. What is the second one? The Rams. What would they have to give up? Oh my God. Only 2 first round pick and an edge. But then the Rams get a pick. Can you imagine him in like, oh my God. That will. Yeah, Byron Young to the Rams, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. Patriots. Okay. All right, the Patriots have won. Seattle. Seattle should get them. Seattle, oh my God. If Seattle gets them, they'll be back-to-back Super Bowl champs. Back-to-back. The Commanders are too old. Okay, I don't really like that fit. I don't. So, yeah, it's just to skim through that. Hi, Cameron. Hi, Cameron. All right, guys. I think I'm going to head on out. So, it looks like MK in the morning is going to come back. Whether I'm going to start on Monday or Tuesday next week. That is fucking crazy. Really, really appreciate you guys, man. Really, really appreciate you guys. This was fun. Hold on. This was hella fun, guys. Hella fun. I'll catch you guys later. I don't know if I'll stream a game today. I don't know what I'm doing. But yes, hold on. Cameron, we got 3 wrestling shows on today on the network. We got 3. Blackheart's Angels at 4. We got the AAA tonight with Scripps. And then we got the Forbidden Podcast with Nick and Adam Carl tonight at 8:30. So we got 3 wrestling shows today. It is going to be crazy. So, yeah, we got 3 wrestling shows on the network today. Without further ado, I'll catch you guys, man. It looks like MK in the morning. It's coming back. Looks like MK in the morning. It's going to be a daily show. I'm going to try. Don't hold me to it. But it's going to be a morning show, guys. Just get ready. You guys want an MK in the morning? We're going to do it again. We're going to fucking do it. I'll catch you guys later, man. Like, share, subscribe to the Hardcore Sports Network, and we are out. See you guys.